Let's dive into the world of aviation, specifically focusing on the F-22 Raptor, an aircraft that took to the skies 11 years before its counterpart, the T-50. Bestowed the nickname Bird of Prey, the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor is a fifth-generation marvel, possessing twin engines and stealthy tactical fighter capabilities. It was conceived by the United States Air Force with the intention of replacing the legendary F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon. This airborne powerhouse is the offspring of the Advanced Tactical Fighter (ATF) program, jointly championed by Lockheed Martin and Boeing to establish unrivaled air dominance. It doesn't stop at just air supremacy. The F-22 boasts the ability for ground assault, electronic warfare, and even the integration of artificial intelligence. The year 2005 was a turning point, as the F-22 Raptor was formally welcomed into the U.S. Air Force due to its unrivaled air-to-air combat prowess, believed to be the most formidable on the planet. This makes it one of the scarce fifth-generation fighter jets used in actual combat. The F-22 stands as a cornerstone of U.S. air power, merging stealth, exceptional maneuverability, avant-garde electronic systems, and powerful weaponry. The dimensions of this aerial predator stand at 18.9 meters in length, 5.10 meters in height, with a wingspan of 13.6 meters, and an empty weight of 19.7 tons, it's capable of reaching a maximum takeoff weight of 38 tons. The F-22's stealth capabilities are extraordinary, thanks to its incredibly small radar cross-section, RCS, of approximately 0.0001 square meters, about the size of a coin, or even smaller than a ball bearing, dwarfing the RCS of the Su-57 and the F-35. Astonishingly, the F-22 pairs its stealth capabilities with supersonic speed, cruising at Mach 1.8, over 2,200 km per h, and showcasing high structural durability. In this high-stakes league of advanced fighters, only the European EF-2000 comes close, leaving the likes of the F-35 and the Su-57 catching its vapor trails. True to U.S. military strategy, the F-22 Raptors leverage cutting-edge technologies to maintain a technological upper hand against both state and non-state adversaries. The F-22 Raptor boasts a robust AN/APG-77V1 phased array radar system and a payload of AIM-120D missiles, M61A2 cannon, AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles, GBU-32 JDAM smart bombs, and more, ensuring it's well-equipped for any mission. With continuous upgrades to its radar and sensors, the F-22 retains a crucial role in the U.S. air power, even possibly serving as a partner for sixth-generation fighters in the future. Under its wings, the F-22 carries a range of 3,200 kilometers, a service ceiling of 18 kilometers, and an estimated service life of approximately 8,000 flight hours, standing toe-to-toe with Russian Sukhoi aircraft. Typically, aircraft are engineered to have a flight life ranging from 2,000 to 4,000 hours. To give you an idea, aircraft like the Su-27 and its successor, the Su-57, are equipped with an infrared search and track (IRST) system. This also includes the advanced 101 ks Atoll electro-optical sensor on the Su-57. These systems are potentially able to detect and track stealth fighters like the F-22 at a relatively long range. But take note, this effectiveness is conditional and tends to be less efficient than radar due to the limited scanning range of these IRST and 101 ks Atoll systems. Meanwhile, the F-22 Raptor, an American invention, is integrated with a robust active electronically scanned array, AESA radar, advanced electronic warfare systems, and thrust vectoring engines. Thanks to its radar prowess, the F-22 can successfully dodge enemy radar detection and operate in heavily guarded airspace, a task that proves more challenging for fourth-generation aircraft like the F-18 or F-15. Now, let's turn our attention to Russian technology, which is reputed for its simplicity, practicality, and robustness. Not to mention its user-friendly nature makes it easy to repair. The Russians are renowned for their agile and timely intelligence and cyber warfare capabilities, often regarded as superior to their Western counterparts. Despite being technologically lagging in some areas, the Russians leverage intelligence information to understand the strengths and weaknesses of modern U.S. weapons, and strategize. They do this even with the U.S. keeping an eye on them. Currently, the Russian Air Force's most advanced fifth-generation fighter is the Su-50 PAK-FA. It's designed to compete with the F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning, and even China's Chengdu J-20. The T-50 PAK-FA aims to replace the older MiG-29 and Su-27 fighter aircraft. Interestingly, both the T-50 and F-22 share a few external features. The T-50's maximum speeds and service ceilings are slightly higher than the F-22's. However, a detailed examination of their and technical specifications reveals the distinct combat doctrine of these aircraft. The T-50, for instance, has an empty weight of 18.5 tons and a maximum takeoff weight of 37 tons. It can fly at a maximum speed of 2,600 kilometers per h, and can operate at a whopping 20,000 kilometers with a range of 5,500 kilometers. In the wide expanse of sky, radar systems that are equipped can cover a remarkable distance of 400 kilometers around the aircraft. Here we present to you T-50, a fascinating bird, spanning 19.8 meters in length, with a wingspan of 14 meters, a height of 6.05 meters, and a wing area of 78.8 square meters. What's more impressive? The T-50's unique design uses 3D thrust vectoring engines, which allows it to hover almost stationary in the air. The Isdelia 117 AL-41F1 engines, paired with digital control systems, grant the pilot the ability to reach supersonic speeds without the need for afterburners. It's intriguing that Russians are in the planning stages of replacing the Isdelia 117 AL-41F1 with a more powerful engine boosting thrust by 25 to 30%. In terms of firepower, the T-50 comes equipped with a 30mm GSG-31 cannon, or an option for 2, making it a formidable adversary. It's furnished with 10 hardpoints, 4 internal weapon bays, and 6 external ones known to be used for fuel tanks or air-to-air missiles like the AA-12 Adder, AA-11 Archer, and AA-10C Alamo. They are also capable of carrying air-to-ground and anti-ship missiles such as AS-17 Krypton, AS-16 Kickback, and AS-10 Karen. What's more, the Russians are planning on arming these aircraft with supersonic BrahMos missiles, developed in partnership with India, anti-ship King-35 missiles, and the fearsome radar killer Kh-58 missiles. The T-50 is equipped with a range of electronic systems, including the N050 ASA X-band phased array radar, with a scanning range of 400 kilometers, capable of tracking 60 targets and engaging 16 simultaneously. It also has an L-band ASA radar specifically designed for detecting stealthy targets. Electronic countermeasures, ECM, and integrated electronic systems include FLIR OLS-50M infrared search equipment, 101 KCD infrared jamming equipment, 101 KCB optical equipment, 101 KCY optical equipment, and 101 KCH terrain following equipment. Its radar cross-section is 0.5 square meters, and about 70% of the aircraft's surface is made of composite materials to reduce radar detection. The effective scattering area of the T-50, an essential radar metric, is 0.5 square meters. This makes it appear like a small flying sphere on radar screens. Quite a sight to behold. So when we talk about the combat capabilities of the T-50 against US 5th-generation fighters, hero of the Russian Federation, Lieutenant General Magomed Tolboev, confidently states that the T-50 could easily outmaneuver the F-35 because the F-35 lacks agility. Even though it is equipped with advanced electronic systems, these systems can be disabled by simple flares. However, in stark contrast, the F-35's counterpart, the F-22 Raptor, has demonstrated superior stealth and air combat abilities through rigorous testing by the US. The US Air Force has even suggested that one F-22 can engage and defeat up to 10 Su-30s in air combat. This suggests that only 187 combat-ready F-22s are required. Yet, these are simply specifications on paper for these two aircraft. Now, let's compare them in a real-life life-and-death scenario. When it comes to aerodynamics, at first glance, the F-22 seems to have the upper hand. There's a chance that these advantages might become obsolete when this type of aircraft is outfitted with upgraded engines. A significant number of T-50 variants continue to depend on the Isdelia 117 engines, which in fact constrain the aircraft's full potential. The cutting-edge Isdelia 30 engines, though still in the pipeline, have shown promising outcomes. That being said, the T-50 PAC-FA prides itself on its expansive wings with an impressive sweep angle at the frontal edges, which have been fine-tuned for supersonic flights at soaring altitudes. Even with engines that aren't as advanced as the F-22Es, the Russian aircraft would still outperform in terms of speed and endurance. It manages to achieve a more fuel-efficient supersonic cruising, even at accelerated speeds. Moreover, thanks to its 3D thrust vectoring engines, the Russian aircraft is not only capable of performing intricate aerobatic maneuvers but also allowing swift changes in flight angle and high-angle attacks. On the other hand, the 2D thrust engines in the American F-22 ease vertical takeoff and landings, particularly on compact runways or aircraft carriers. Plus, the T-50 PAC-FA outdoes the Raptor in size and fuel capacity. A significant feature to bear in mind is that the T-50 boasts a 1.5 times higher service ceiling than the F-22 Raptor. It's clear that when creating the F-22 Raptor, the American engineers didn't give much thought to prolonged air combat, as they did not design it to carry external weapons, such as the latest anti-radar missiles. Meanwhile, the PAK-FA is built to house state-of-the-art weaponry. That said, claiming the F-22 to be inferior based solely on combat capabilities would be a gross oversimplification. The F-22 Raptor, with its stealth capabilities and advanced technological warfare, like network data integration and electronic warfare, holds a slight advantage. Thanks to superior avionics and radar, it proves more effective at jamming and disrupting Russian aircraft's electronic warfare systems. Having a plethora of electronic warfare equipment and devices for linking, data analysis and sensor fusion is a significant advantage for the F-22 Raptor. This allows the F-22 to easily connect with other devices placed on MC-12W Liberty aircraft or GPS jamming devices on ships. But if there's a chance that the opponent can disable the American electronic warfare equipment, pushing the F-22 Raptor pilot into a one-on-one combat with the T-50, then the over-reliance on stealth and electronic warfare systems will become a disadvantage for the F-22. Evidently, while the American F-22 emphasizes stealth capabilities and electronic warfare, the Russian T-50 prioritizes agility and prolonged air combat. In an aerial combat scenario within the visible range where both adversaries can see each other, the T-50 holds several cards. Its incredible agility, coupled with a collection of high-performance air-to-air missiles such as the AA-12 Adder, AA-11 Archer, R-73, and AA-10C Alamo, R-27ER-1, especially the short-range R-73 missiles that allow the pilot to lock targets via helmet display, provides the T-50 with a significant edge in a potential dogfight. But comparing these two is no easy task, especially considering the Russian T-50 PAC-FA was launched 11 years after the American F-22 Raptor. So the question remains, did the 11 years give the Russians enough time to develop a superior fifth-generation stealth fighter compared to the American Raptor? We would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section. Until next time, farewell and see you soon.